Welcome back to my channel. So during today's video, I am going to be creating an eyeshadow look using the Anastasia's Soft Glam Eyeshadow Palette. Now I did my base a little bit different today because I wanted to kill a little bit of time of trying to deepen up that area above the crease and leading up to the brow bone. I did that because most of the shades in here are deeper tones that I'm going to probably be using today, but I don't know, but we'll see. And I used my Anastasia pot concealer in 6.0, and it's a deeper, like I said, it's a deeper shade. So let's get started. So I'm going to use my e.l.f. And this is actually a concealer brush, but it's a large, fluffy, dense type brush. Well, it's not too dense, but it's fluffy, but it is a concealer brush. But I'm going to use it as an eyeshadow brush. So I'm going to go in with the shade, let's do, I don't know, you know what, let's do a more fluffier brush. I don't want to do that dense brush. I'm going to take the Morphe 535, and it's this fluffy blending brush. And I'm trying to stick with this shade here that's on my lid. And I did not set the concealer, not with any powder, I did not. But let's go ahead and get started. I want to start out with the shade. Let's do Burnt. Did I say burnt? Yeah, Burnt Orange. And it's the third shade on the bottom row. And her shadows are like really pigmented. So you don't have to pick up a whole lot of it. So I'm going to place this shade directly in the crease area. And again, I did not set this base this morning because I'm hoping it kills a little bit of time. I don't know. We're going to take a little bit more of Burnt Orange and make sure it is layered pretty good in this crease area. And I like that. So we're going to do the same thing for the other side. Pack it right in that crease area.
I couldn't find that on Amazon Music.
Alexa, shut down. You know, I don't even remember. I did not even call her name. She's so sensitive. So I'm going to take a little bit more and make sure it is directly in the crease area. And just pack it. And I'm liking this. Anastasia has some great formulas. And I'm going to have to start digging more into some of my more higher end eyeshadow palette. Because I love my affordable palettes. But I'm going to definitely have to show some love to the ones I spent more money on. So I'm just packing it still in this area. And I'm going a little bit up above the crease and packing upwards. So now I'm going to take a little bit more. Now we're going to pack it right there in the crease again, and then we're going to start blending once we apply a little bit more. So now I'm going to blend the shadow in circular motions and then windshield wiper motions. And I'm blending upwards towards the brow bone. And I'm liking how this looks like really good with the deeper concealer. Because like I said, I did it the other week and I was really impressed with it, especially when you're pressed with time and you're okay with that more deeper tone leading up to the brow bone. You can always highlight it. But it makes it really easy for me doing it this way. When you want, like I said, when you want that more deeper tone with your transition shade, it cuts out a lot of work. So I'm just lightly blending again. Now we're going to take a little bit more of that same burnt orange shade. This is a beautiful transition shade. I like it. And we're going to make sure that we place it a little bit more directly into that crease again, because I want to make sure it's really sitting there since I did not set the concealer, the base. And we're going to blend one more time. And again, circular motions and windshield wiper motions. And I like to lift my eye so I can make sure my shadows are blended really, really well. So I like this. So now we're going to go in with the brush I want to use now. I want that really, really fluffy, fluffy, fluffy brush. Y'all know I'm never together. Your girl is never, ever, ever together. So now I'm going to go in with the shade Mulberry. And it's the last shade on the top row. And I'm using my JH. Shoot. What is that? 65, 56, I don't know. But it's this. Y'all know your girl can't see that little bit of writing. But this is this flat, fluffy brush. And we're going to take this shade. This is a deep, 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 deep shade. And we're going to pack it all over the lid. And I'm lightly packing it because the shade is really, really, really pigmented. And I'm going up into the crease with the tip of the brush. Now, I did not use any of my glitter glue or anything like that because the concealer is not set. Normally, I would place it on before putting a full matte eyelid if I'm not using any shimmers to hold that matte shadow. But I'm not doing it today because, like I said, I did not set the base. So it's kind of still on the little tacky side where it's holding this shadow. So I'm going to take a little bit more of this shade. I'm just placing it on the side of the brush and just lightly packing it on my lid. And like I said, I'm using the tip of the brush to place it directly in my crease area in the shape of my crease. And I'm just stamping it. And you can use whatever method works for you. And then I'm just stamping it going towards the outer V. And right above that crease area. No, outer V, but not all the way over. And back into the crease. You just want to keep doing this until you build it to your liking. And this will be an everyday, nice everyday. If you like these deep smoky looks, this will be perfect for everyday. This will go with like any outfit. Any outfit. So we're going to pack a little bit more. And back into that crease area. And that outer V we're packing. And right above that crease in the outer V. And we're not going all the way over. And back into the crease with the tip of the brush. This is like so pretty. Make sure we got this shadow placed on this outer V above the crease. And then the inner, the crease area. This is so pretty. So I'm going to take a tad bit more and make sure it's placed right there on the center of the lid. I like it. Same thing for the other eye. So now I'm going to go in with the Morphe 535 again. I'm not going to apply any more shadows right now. And we're going to blend those two shades together. And it is not moving with this base. I don't know if it's a concealer or what, because it was a kind of more like a one of those concealers that dried down pretty good, that did not move around. It's not really creamy when it dries. So that was good for this base because it's not moving at all. So now I am going to take, I gotta try to move it around just a little bit, like right in here, the edges, because this concealer is not playing. So I'm gonna take this Profusion, this little small. Am I out of frame? Is it blurry? And we're gonna blend the edges. And since this brush is a little more dense, we can get it to blend out the edges. And I cleaned my little fiber brush and it's still wet, so that's why I'm stuck with a brush like this. So we're going to continue to just blend these edges in circular motions until I get this harshness out. That's another reason why I like the fact that I use this deeper shade. Again, because it's saving so much time, especially with this edge not being as diffused as I wanted. So now I'm going back in with circular motions all the way around the crease area, just transitioning these two shades together and making sure this outer V isn't harsh. And just blend, 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 blend till your fingers fall off. But that's the key to some good eyeshadow looks. Blend, blend, and blend. So, okay, I think that should do it. So now I'm going to keep the same brush. And what I want to do, I'm going to go in with the shade Orange Soda. And we're going to place a little bit on the brush. And I want to actually place this on the brow bone area. Since we did not set the concealer, I don't want it to be wet. Well, I ain't going to say wet, but tacky throughout the day. And then, or at least break up or something like that. So you want to make sure you keep all of the base set, whether it's a deeper shade or a lighter shade. You want to make sure your entire base is set with some type of powder, whether it's an eyeshadow or a setting powder. So I'm going to take a little bit more just to make sure I got this shade all over this area under my brow. And I like the way this is coming together. I didn't even know how this thing was going to look, y'all. Because I just be in here just playing, just throwing stuff together. I guess you say this ain't the time to play when it's time to go to work, but it works for me. And I'm just making sure, again, it is packed really, really good so we don't get anything to move around. So now I'm going to go back in with this Morphe brush and we're going to blend those two areas together. Those two shades. And I like how this has come together. Okay, so now I'm going to take my makeup wipe and a little bit of my micellar water. And we're going to clean up from under the eye. And there was not a whole lot of fallout. So that was good too. And I'm just pressing. This is pretty. I like it. I'll stick the wipe in my eye. Okay. So this is the final look of the eyeshadow. So we're going to blend one more time before I go off camera. I'm just blending in circular motions, blending all of the shades together. Okay, so this is the final eyeshadow look. This is like super cute, easy for every day. I like it with 2 shades, 3 at max, including the brow shade. But I like how it performed. It did not take long, I don't think. I don't have a timer up here looking at me, but you get it. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face, and I will be back to show you guys my final look. See you guys in a bit. So this is the final look. I love how the look came together. Now, I did my base, my normal, but today I used my Clinique foundation. This is the only one I use because normally I will mix my foundations, but this is the only one I used. And this one is in the shade beige. Yeah, beige. This is in the shade beige. This is the perfect foundation for my skin tone that I do not have to mix. That's what I use for my foundation. And the rest of my face, I did my powder, set, everything like that. For my blush, I use my Juvia's Place, the Blush Volume 2. Use both of the shades in this duo pack. For my bronzing today, I used my Ace Beauté. Where did I put it? Back here. My Ace Beauté palette. The last two shades. I love those two shades mixed together. For my highlighter, I use my, I've been loving this the last couple of, maybe 2 weeks I've been using it. The Beauty Bakery. It's a contour palette. Blush, contour. I'm not sure, but you can use it for anything. So I use these two shades today to highlight with on my cheekbone area, a little bit on my nose. That's what I highlighted with. Now for my inner corner, on my eyes and my lower lash line, I applied just the tiniest amount of Mulberry, the shade that we put on our lid. And I applied the tiniest amount on my lower lash line and kind of fluffed it out just a little bit. And my inner corner, I used Bronze, that beautiful gold shade. And for my lips, I used my LA Girl Pro in brown, this eyeliner, and I went in with my Glam Light, and it's a nude gloss, and this is Pecan Pie. Beautiful, beautiful shade. Nice formula. So that completes my look. Oh, I'm sorry, my eyelashes. My lashes, I used the BH Cosmetics style 1991, and I got this from TJ Maxx for $2. Really nice. That completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed the eyeshadow tutorial. And if you have this palette, this is an oldie. I think mostly everyone that loves makeup that want a nice glam palette may have this in their stash. This is a nice everyday palette. You can use it daytime, nighttime, whatever look you're looking for. I think this is nice if you really into those neutral colors and not a whole lot of, pops of color. This is nice. And again, I love how it turned out. Let me know your thoughts on this video. If you have the palette, what are your thoughts on it? Do you like, you don't like? Because some people may or may not like Anastasia's formula, but I like it. So just, again, let me know your thoughts, because I'll sit here and rumble for 5 more minutes saying the same thing. But if you have not done so already, comment, like, and subscribe to your girl's channel and become a part of my YouTube family here. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.